What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. My card predictions for Elimination Chamber 2025. I can't believe we're all the way at Elimination Chamber. It feels like just yesterday I posted my first WWE video, and now we're almost a full year. It's going to be till end of April, so I would have to say officially a full year of posting WWE content on this channel. Here's the thing with Elimination Chamber. There is unpredictable things going on. I think all but one match is so unpredictable. There's a promo that I don't know what could happen and what it could lead to. I am truthfully super excited for this Elimination Chamber. Last year, I remember staying up all night watching the Elimination Chamber. Stayed up till it finished. Disappointed because it was so predictable. I knew what was going to happen. Not really entirely worth it. This year, I don't know what's going to happen. And let me say this, Triple H ate up exactly knowing. Everyone's saying you're so predictable. This is the most predictable era. He has changed that around. So unpredictable for Royal Rumble. So unpredictable for this. I don't know what's going to happen with The Rock, WrestleMania 41. We're going to talk about it. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of things to talk about. And yeah, let's get started. We're going to go from, I think, most confident on what's going to happen to least confident. So, of course, my most confident one is Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. I felt like I almost said Tiffany Stratton again. Versus Candice LeRae and Nia Jax. Obviously, they're not going to let Tiffany Stratton lose as champion. They're not going to let Trish Stratus lose in Canada. This is a win. This is a win for them. I feel like there's not really anything else I have to say. This is just going to be a win. It's going to be probably a good match. I feel like it should have happened on a SmackDown, though. Truthfully. Love them, but truthfully. And I also want to say that I think personally, Charlotte Flair maybe makes herself feel present, but I don't feel like that's the route to go. I think it really is these two, Tiffany and Trish, just winning plain out, and that's it. And maybe it's Nia and Candice going against Liv Morgan and Raquel later on, but I just have to say it's these two versus them, and I think this match is one of the matches I'm not really that excited for, which kind of sucks, but I do believe that still would be a good match. Now this match, I gotta be honest, Sami Zayn cooks in matches. Kevin Owens has always been cooking in matches. These are two of my favorites, and I am excited for this match, an unsanctioned match, basically no DQ. There's so many factors that can go into this. You could think of Karrion Kross even, Randy Orton, the futures of both of them. What could happen? In my opinion, Sami Zayn seems like the obvious pick here. Babyface, got to go after Kevin Owens after what he did. I feel like that's the way to go. Randy Orton in the mix somehow, some way. I feel like that's the way to go. I'm going to go Kevin Owens. Because he's been losing so much, I feel like they have to give him a win here. And maybe Randy doesn't interfere during the match, maybe after the match. And if that is the case, then I feel like, and they keep nonstop saying pile drivers are allowed. One pile driver is going to be hit, and I feel like it's going to be some crazy ass pile driver. And I truthfully believe that it's going to be Kevin Owens hitting it on Sami Zayn or Sami Zayn hitting it on Kevin Owens, whatever it might be. And that's going to be the finish. I truthfully don't know which way it might go, but that's going to be the finish. And I think it's Kevin Owens hitting it on Sami Zayn, finishing him, match is done, pinned, whatever it might be. Sami loses. Kevin Owens then goes on to take Randy at WrestleMania. But then I don't know what's going to happen with Sami Zayn. And that's why I keep going back to saying what could happen. Maybe Reign does interfere and it's a triple threat between the three. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it's mostly Sami Zayn maybe going against Karrion Kross at WrestleMania. I don't know. But I do believe Kevin Owens is going to win. I think that's the route they're going to go as well. The Rock and Cody I want to talk about next because I truthfully believe that the next two are the most unpredictable matches I keep going back and forth, and after tonight, I think I might have screwed myself with who I think is going to win. The Rock and Cody is obviously going to have a 20, 25 minutes promo, and Cody's going to decline and say, I don't want to be a part of it. It's just after that what goes on next. And I truthfully believe that, you saw the video yesterday. You better have. I feel like it's going to be either The Rock helps someone win, The Rock allows Elimination Chamber to go and keeps trying to corrupt Cody, or The Rock switches to whoever won Elimination Chamber and corrupt them. I believe then it could be The Rock enters himself. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I'm just throwing out predictions. Or The Rock takes somebody out. I think Damian Priest is a really good target and most likely out of them because Damian was kind of snooping around The Rock. Maybe he gets taken out and The Rock throws somebody who he wants to be corporate champion in. I predicted Jacob Fatu. Maybe it is Roman Reigns. Maybe it is somebody else. I don't know. But could we see The Rock help somebody win? And they fight Cody, and the whole storyline is they're the corporate champion that The Rock's going to help. I don't know. I don't know. But I believe that this promo is going to finish with the Cody on the downhill, maybe hit with people's elbow. I don't know, rock bottom, something. And Cody's going to try to have to climb his way up, and he's going to make him look small. Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens. Now let's talk about the men's Elimination Chamber. Now, I believe the men's Elimination Chamber is more predictable than the women's, and that's not saying anything. It's only because I believe it's up to two guys. I think Damian Priest is not going to win against Cody. It makes no sense. I think Logan Paul going against Cody Rhodes does not make sense. I think Seth Rollins could have, and he was kind of convincing me in Raw. Doesn't make sense to me. I think Seth's route, no matter what, is going to be Roman versus either somebody else or Roman and him. That's it. The bottom three right here, the three actually I want to talk about. I have a theory that maybe Drew gets helped by The Rock and wins Elimination Chamber to make Drew the corporate champion in the future. But here's the thing. Drew's been booked so bad, I don't think it's going to happen. So that's Cena or CM Punk. And I am going with CM Punk. And here is why. And I finally decided and put my foot down on why. John Cena did not win a match to enter this match. John Cena has talked about before. He has not won a match in 2,000-something days. I nonstop say it on this channel. It does not make sense for him to win Elimination Chamber and not win a match in 2,000 days. A match that is hard, gritty, and everyone had to win a match to get here. I believe CM Punk is going to be the winner. Now, maybe, and somehow maybe, we get, truthfully, The Rock interfering, Drew wins, The Rock interfering and CM Punk or Cena wins, and they become heel. We'll see. Go look at that video to understand why. I just believe that Logan Paul might screw over Cena. That's another factor too. I just have to believe, truthfully have to believe, that CM Punk is going to win because John Cena is going to get his first win back against Logan Paul at WrestleMania. That's just what I'm thinking. Now, is that fantasy booking? Is Cena going to win? Which I think, again, makes sense. I predicted in December 16th Cena would win. So I'm fine with it both ways. Does Cena win? And then the triple threat is whoever goes against Cody Rhodes the next night as well gets added to the match. I don't know. I just have to believe that Cena or Punk is going to win. That's just my two predictions. The women's Elimination Chamber is almost as confusing. I generally believe, other than Naomi, that any but one of them could win. I think Bayley going against Rhea Ripley is a great match I want to see. I just don't think it's going to happen. Alexa Bliss, I think, has a lot of stuff on SmackDown with the Wyatt Six. I think that's the route that they're at, and it's not going to happen at WrestleMania against her and Rhea Ripley. So the three that I keep going back to is, one, my dark horse. Roxanne Perez could truthfully could win Elimination Chamber to give the biggest shock in the world, to boost a young star all the way up to the main event immediately, and to make her look like a true threat to the women's title, maybe even a mid-card title, whatever it might be. Roxanne Perez could be that next up-and-comer to win it, and I believe is a dark horse in this. I just keep going back to Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. And here is the thing that I have to, and I truthfully have to be honest with myself. The women's tag titles have just been lost. I think Jade Cargill makes herself felt in this match. Either after, either during it, breaks in and takes out Bianca or Naomi to set up a triple threat, or just Naomi to set up a match between them, and then Bianca goes for Rhea. I don't know. I feel like the move to take off those tag titles was because they're going to have Bianca versus Rhea at WrestleMania. I really do. But I'm going to go with what I said before this and what before those tag titles got removed. And I think that's what's going to screw me. I'm going Liv Morgan. And this is why. I have said multiple times that after they announced that Io and Rhea would be the match for the title in Buffalo on the Raw, I think Liv Morgan is going to interfere and is going to screw over Io Sky. And I think Io Sky, Rhea, and Liv will be a storyline that makes sense when you think of Rhea and Liv, when you think of Io and Rhea, and then you think of Io and Liv before even. They have the triple threat. They have it at WrestleMania. But now with the tag titles, I don't know. Because even if you, let's say this. Let's say Bianca wins. Liv and Raquel defend the tag titles against who? The Wyatt Six? Or they just hold them? Against, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross? I don't know. And then you have, in my opinion, the next option, which is, what is Io Sky even doing? If that's the case as well too. Like there's so much possibilities that would go and be weird if Liv Morgan didn't win. Because Bianca, at least you could have Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. I think that's a good triple threat. You could tell it where Naomi was the one to do it. Bianca did not know. Bianca just brought in Naomi who was trying to help her. And Jade blames Bianca for allowing her to do that. So they all three have a problem with each other. And, Jade starts turning a little more heelish because of it. And Bianca's still the babyface that did know what was wrong and it's not her fault. So, truthfully, have to believe that's a good way to have a triple threat there. But why would they give Liv Morgan the tag titles if Liv Morgan would win? I don't know. I think it's Bianca and Liv. And I think it's CM Punk and John Cena. It's one or the other for both of them. This is an unpredictable chamber, and that's how I like it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.